Hi guys, welcome to another Ned's Tool Talk video. In today's video we're going to be talking about chainsaws. So, what are the different types of chainsaws? Pretty much they all look the same. You got a bar with the chain and you got the body of the chainsaw with a brake and a throttle or a on-off trigger and the oil tank. Now what are the main differences between the chainsaws? Well, this one in particular is, of course, as you can tell, RYOBI battery operated chainsaw, 18 volt system in particular. You can get, if you need chainsaw for longer periods of work, or if you need chainsaw to cut the big logs like proper loggers in the woods and whatnot, you're not gonna go for battery operated chainsaw no matter what brand it is. You're gonna go for those big boys like Stihl, Husqvarna, I don't know, Makita probably has the petrol ones as well. You're gonna go for those chainsaws. But for the guys like me, and like majority of you guys watching this video, these type of chainsaws for the work around the house, to cut a branch here, cut a branch there, help you on a project if you need to cut a piece of timber like this quickly in half, or chop it up in few pieces, but doesn't have to be very fine and precise. This is the tool you wanna have. So as I said, this chainsaw in particular is RYOBI 12-inch or 300mm for us in Australia and Europe. Chainsaw for you guys in US, this is a 12-inch Australian model. I think you guys have it a little bit different with models, and it's chainsaw that I bought some 2.5 years ago, and it served me very good. I had zero issues with it. I'm just gonna pull the battery out just in case for my safety. It served me with absolutely zero issues. I bought it, of course, from Bunnings. It's a brushless unit. It was fairly new on the market back then. Now it's still a same chainsaw with the same part number. It just looks better because it's new, it's not used. So I'm gonna bring it a bit closer and I'll show you guys a couple of key factors. So right here you got a safety, pull it there and then you can press the trigger. But before the chainsaw is even gonna work, this is your chain brake. This position all the way out is gonna be when the chainsaw is off. When you're gonna use the chainsaw, you're gonna bring it there, and then you can pull your safety down and press the trigger, and then the chainsaw is gonna work. If you need to stop rapidly, just do that, or just do that, and it's gonna immediately engage the chain brake. It's gonna brake within a second. It's gonna stop within a second. On the other side here, you got your bar oil filler plug. So that's that. Right here goes your battery, and here you're gonna have your serial number, part number, and the manufacturing date. And it says it's 96 decibels, the loudness. This knob here is in the middle. You loosen it, and then you twist the white part to the left to loosen it, to the right to tighten the chain. Now, I'm not really a professional by any means with that, but I kinda think that's kinda somewhere okay. Now, another part is you can take off this cover completely. So just untwist this knob and it comes off. That's an essential part when you finish working, because right here under you can see the slot that gets very dirty, and you want to clean that out as much as possible just to keep the chain moving freely without binding or anything. Now when it comes to the oil, I want to come back to that for a second. So when it comes to this oil tank here, what I do is I fill half a tank of oil or whatever, of bar oil. I'll use the chainsaw. If I need more, I'll top it up. If I finished my project or work or whatever, and there's more oil left over, I'm gonna generally take my, I don't even know where I left the oil. Yeah, right here. I'm gonna take the oil container and I'll put a funnel in it and I'll tip it back out. Why do I do it? Well, every single one of these chainsaws gets all smudged up on the bottom from oil, because the oil leaks on the veins where it drips on the chain, and there is no way to stop it. You just can't. I've called RYOBI, I spoke to everyone, I spoke to friends, I spoke to family and to the sales rep from RYOBI. You can't stop it. It's just something that happens. So it's not so much about the wastage of oil, it's about making a mess. So that's why I tip it back out, and I save myself a headache of cleaning up the chainsaw and everything. It still gets messy, but it's a chainsaw. Yeah, it's not meant to be a drill that you can take in your house, and you're not meant to be taking it in the house. Now, here in Australia, there's a couple of different brands of chains that you can purchase. Recently, RYOBI brought out these RYOBI titanium chainsaw chain. It says fast, efficient cut, and for this chainsaw in particular, this is the one you're gonna need. I'm gonna put the product number up on the screen. So this is the RYOBI chain. I'm gonna put a product number and a price at the moment of filming on the screen, up there or here, somewhere there. This is a cheaper brand. This is PowerFit, also 12-inch, 300, 305 millimeters, depending who classifies it how. So yeah, that's the cheaper one. I'm gonna put the price of this one as well. That's the one that fits on this one. The one I would recommend you to buy is Oregon. They're the best chains, a little bit pricier. I think they would be probably more or less about the same as the RYOBI one, but I can almost guarantee that Oregon chain is gonna be for more or less the same money, better chain than the RYOBI one. I'm gonna put all the prices on the screen and everything for you guys, and part numbers. Now what I wanna do is, I'm gonna move this all of the table, and I'm gonna clamp this part timber here in these clamps, and we're gonna go through, we're gonna make a couple of cuts. And what I'm gonna do is, I've got a 5 amp hour here, I've got a 6 amp hour, and I've got a 9 amp hour battery. I usually use it with a 6 or 9, but I'm gonna show you the performance on all 3 of these. 5 amp hour I didn't include, because 4, 5 pretty much, sorry, this is a 5 amp hour. So 4 amp hour I didn't include, 4, 5 pretty much the same thing. And anything less than 4 or 5 amp hours, you're just wasting your time. You're not gonna get your performance out of the saw, and you're gonna get 2 cuts, and that's gonna be it. You're just not gonna be happy. All right, guys, so let's get started. Now, the timber is clamped up. We're gonna grab 5 amp hour, drop it in. I topped up the bar oil in here as well. Let's see, oh yeah, see, I gotta pull the brake. So I'm gonna run it like that for a sec. Pull the battery out, and then you wanna check your chain. I don't know, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but to me that seems all right, the slop in the chain. So I'm just gonna go with the cut. So pull the brake towards you, and okay, so that's a cut on a 5 amp hour. Put that one there. Let's go to 6 amp hour. So 6 amp hour battery, again, same thing. To me, 5 to 6 amp hour, not much of a difference, more or less. It's probably just gonna be the run time that you're gonna gain. Now let's see the big boy, 9 amp hour. And by the way, all of these batteries are fully charged. They were all freshly topped up today. So 9 amp hour. Let's see how it sounds actually. It just sounds like it's got a little bit more RPMs, to me at least. So 100% happier. So right here, the wood is a little bit knotty, so let's go right into there. you can tell it's not as happy in a knotty wood and as in a normal one, as in a fine one. But yeah, so let's see, the chain maybe a little bit more than what it should be. That's it. So I'm pretty happy. As I said, don't expect the nicest cuts. It is a chainsaw after all, so the cuts are gonna be rough, but that's what it's made. Fast removal of materials, fast and easy removal of materials. So that was the chainsaw. What else is there to say about it? It costs $279 Australian dollars at the time of the filming. This is end of the April 2024. It probably will go up. I think I paid $240, $239, $249, something like that. So it hasn't gone up drastically, but I'd say the next year it's probably going to be 300 Australian dollars anyways, like everything else, which is, it is what it is. 18 volt. A lot of people are on RYOBI 18 volt platform, so that makes it a very good purchase. If you got batteries, you don't have to look at the kit. Kit is, I think, mid 300s. And I'm not sure what size battery you get. You probably get 4 or 5 amp hour battery, probably nothing bigger. So yeah, for the job that I need around the house, this is more than good. It gets pulled out from the shed every couple of months, sometimes more often, sometimes less often, but it does the job perfectly fine. As I showed you, I've got a couple of these spare chains just in case. I like to have spares on hand. And yeah, if you need the chainsaw for anything bigger, if you're gonna go logging or cutting some big trees down for your firewood during the winter and stuff, this won't be a chainsaw for you. You're gonna look at the petrol chainsaws, or you're gonna look at a RYOBI 36 volt petrol chainsaw, sorry, RYOBI 36 volt battery chainsaw, or you're gonna go down the route of Milwaukee 18 volt chainsaws, the big ones. Now, the one that I'm thinking of RYOBI 36 volt chainsaw is this one. This is a big boy, 18 inch, 45 centimeters chainsaw, but that's not the subject of today's video. That's gonna be some different video some another day. Brilliant little thing. If you like the video, drop a like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.